Hey there, friends. Sarah here. Just wanted to ask you, have you found that you do some things some things consistently and other things not so much? Like maybe once in a while? Like there's nothing consistent about it? Because Craig Groeschel, he's come up with a lot of things. Groeschel, I think, is actually how you pronounce it. He's come up with a lot of things that make me think, and he's a wonderful author, speaker, inspirer, and I want to get it right. But he said something along the lines of, it's not what we do occasionally, it's what we do consistently that inspires others, right? And so I really put to thought some of that for myself is, there's a lot I need to start doing more consistently. The things that make me the ideal Sarah, the one who makes me me, right? And I want those things to inspire others to be themselves too, to consistently do the things that make them their ideal self. And it just struck a chord with me a little bit that, there's some things I need to start doing consistently, because I want to have, I want to be reliable for others. I want to be reliable in the sense that you can count on my response being this when this happens. You can count on that I'm going to choose this over this every time. And I hope that it becomes an inspiration. There's no guarantee there because everyone's ideal self is different from the other, right? We're not all, we wouldn't all consider the ideal person to be the same. We might see it differently. We might have very similar ideas behind the ideal, but not everyone is the same, and that's okay. But me being consistent towards an end goal, me being consistent towards my ideal may inspire you more into being yours than me just occasionally giving her a whirl, right? There's nothing inspiring about that. The occasional try, And I feel like we're more apt to make solid change in our lives, growth, impact, inspiration, when we make an effort to make it consistent. And so that's what I would like to do for myself. So I was challenged by this a few days ago. I took a screenshot of it, but I just thought I'd hammer it a little bit today because today I listened to Church of the City's podcast from last weekend since I wasn't able to make it, and he talks about how we all have different versions of the ideal self as it pertains to each of us, right? And so in order to stay true to that ideal self, we have to be more consistent. And so just kind of pairing the two up, the quote that I screenshotted the other day and the message from last week. So challenged by it, inspired by it, and I really truly hope that it encourages and challenges you in some way, that maybe this is a form of me being consistent, that you can rely on the fact that I will be coming to you every single day to try to encourage and inspire you, if not give you some silly tip like I did yesterday, but I will always show up. That is something that I have been consistent with for close to 6 months already. So I hope it's encouraging to you. I hope that you do rely on that and that it does bring you inspiration, because it's as consistent as I can be. But there are other areas of my life that I'd like to be more consistent in, and so maybe you can hold me accountable to that. Just check in with me now and again, and I'll check in with you. Like, we can be each other's buddy in that venture. And so all that to say, hopefully you were encouraged in some way today by, maybe we just want to be more consistent. Being occasional, I really wanted to get it right, and I know I didn't. It's not doing something occasionally, it's doing something consistently that inspires others. And so there you are. It's as close as it's gonna get. Just follow Craig Groeschel on Instagram. You'll get all the goods. I'll tell you, he's really good. And anyway, if nothing else, if you learn nothing else from this, like if that wasn't enough for you today, then this is a freebie. Find people who inspire you and follow them. Just find people who inspire you and challenge you and encourage you and follow them. Just do it. What harm is that going to do? It's only going to bring you growth, and it can only impact your life for the better. So with that, I hope to see you tomorrow. Hope to hear from you, because I love to engage and share if you found that it was helpful for you, and if you think that it would help someone else, of course, add them, just give them a tag, and hope to connect with you here soon. Until then, tomorrow. Take care.